desert. I try and I try, finding water in the desert. With the sun in your eyes and the salt in your wounds, and when nobody feels it, you know that I do. In the dark of the night, when it's all out of view, with the end of the line, it's me and you. Even through wild fire, through all the highs and the lows, out in the deepest waters, I'll be your anchor to hold. I'll never let you go. Oh, oh. I'll never let you go. Even though I know fire, promise I'll carry you high. I'll never let you promise I'll carry you high. I'll never let you know fire, promise I'll carry you high. Hey you, how's the world look from way up there? I miss you, but I'm getting scared. 'Cause you used to be glued to me so perfectly, filling all the in-betweens. Now there's nothing there. How am I supposed to be yours when I can't see your face? How am I supposed to not miss you with all of this space? 'Cause you say you'll meet me there someday, but how am I supposed to be close to you now? The world's away. It's always when I feel it most. Can almost hear you say that I'm not alone. 'Cause we used to be spinning out like Mercury, but now there's no more ground beneath anymore. How am I supposed to be yours when I can't see your face? How am I supposed to not miss you with all of this space? 'Cause you say you'll meet me there someday, but how am I supposed to be close to you now? It's cold tonight, darling, are you cold tonight? I just wanna hold you tight if you're really mine. 'Cause I can keep you do that to me if you're really mine?
We should start a new beginning before we reach another end. The middle always hurts when you're twisting all my words. Let's try something before we're nothing at all. Graveyards of buried hatchet, worlds apart next to me, playing on my nerves while our story takes a turn. Let's try something before shadows and you'll find your clarity. Oh, trust in what you don't know yet, and you'll find love, and you'll find truth, and you'll find you. When the night comes, when the night comes, when the night comes. Just to show us what we've forgotten.
Pushing you, pulling you, turned it on its head so I won't get out. And kissing, just sitting up and cursing Armageddon till you calm down. And if I could, I would tell me that in 2 years I'd be happy finally. And this numbing, but the ending is coming. 'Cause I don't wanna feel like I did before, thinking it was love when you're messing up. I don't wanna feel like I did before, holding on to us when I ain't enough. And I think of you sometimes, but hey, that's just being human. Yeah, I don't wanna feel like I did before. Not enough, not enough. Crumbs on my chest like an infinite supply of trauma. Oh, but I heard you were somebody else now. Maybe she could be your karma. And if I could, I would tell her in just 2 words, it's over, over. And it's not been, but the ending is coming. 'Cause I don't wanna feel like I did before, thinking it was love when you're messing up. I don't wanna feel like I did before, holding on to us when I ain't enough. And I think of you sometimes, but hey, that's just being human. Yeah, I don't wanna feel like I did before. Not enough, not enough. Oh, yeah.
feel so hollow, hollow, hollow. Try to hide from my mind, but it follows, follows, follows me everywhere that I go. So tell me I need to know. Why do I feel so hollow? Why do I feel so hollow? Feels like every hole I dig only gets deeper, closer to the river. I don't wanna fall you. But why do I feel so hollow, hollow? When so down inside my bones, it's taking hands for silence. I need your touch to guide me home. I need your voice to find it. When so down inside my bones, it's taking hands for silence. I need your touch to guide me home. I need your voice to find it. Hollow.
I lay in my bed, staring at the ceiling, searching for a reason not to cry. There's 10 minutes left till the clock hits midnight, till I'll never be myself again. In this moment I can't get used to this. I really hate that good things are good because they end. The summer came and went. I wish it wasn't getting colder. Good things are good left in the past. My birthday never lasts. I'm too old to cry on your shoulder. I wish it wasn't getting colder. I'm too old to cry on your shoulder. I wish it wasn't getting colder. I stay in my head, hoping it was last year, wishing I could stay there for a while. Maybe I misread. It would be kids forever. Guess we'll never be that young again. In this moment I can't get used to this. I really hate that good things are good because they end. The summer came and went. I wish it wasn't getting colder. Good things are good left in the past. My birthday never lasts. I'm too old to cry on your shoulder. I wish it wasn't getting colder. I'm too old to cry on your shoulder. I wish it wasn't getting colder. when you call my name. Is it vertigo? I'm falling free. I feel at home in your gravity. When I see you, every galaxy and planet wraps me up in your magic. They lead me straight to you. And I'm falling, falling back into the surface. Guess our timing was perfect. It led me straight to you. And it led me straight to you. It led me straight to you. Babe, you won't let go. Love the way we burn, the way we glow, like a lightning strike from high above. I see the light when I feel your touch. When I see never wrapped your arms around me in the night, but I can feel them. I've never looked across the room and caught your eyes, but I can see them. Somewhere out there in the pouring rain, wondering if I feel the same. No, I don't even know your name yet, but every time I fall and fall again, I'm just getting one step closer to you. And in the end, I know that we'll find each other there. And even though it seems so far, I'm getting close. Each time I fall and fall again, and I'll meet you in the end. Never whisper little nothings in the dark, but I can hear them. I've never held you so damn close, I feel your heart, but I know it's beating somewhere out there in the pouring rain. Wondering if I feel the same. No, I don't even know your name yet, but every time I fall and fall again, I'm just getting one step closer to you. And in the end, I know that we'll find each other there. And even though it seems so far, I'm getting close. Each time I fall and fall again, and I'll meet you in the end, in the end, in the end. I'll meet you in the end, in the end, in the end. I'll meet you in the end.
Job's hard enough on the weeknight. She says busy in the clouds. 5 a.m. she gets up, sun rising up, but she's running off toward a life that pays the day she won't want to wake up. And she's buried alive in Bill's neck high, and she sits down and says it's alright. Don't use cry, losing time. She dreams of autographs and photographs, and no attachments to these walls of present tense. 'Cause life is dead, she wishes to lay down to be. Drinking too much, she shows on her thumbs. Every time she grabs the bottle, it hurts it. Pick up